Congratulations, you made the leap. You ordered this KDP book factory. And I'm excited for you. You're going to have the power to create as many books as you want simultaneously, meaning you can create 10, 20, 30 books at the same time and then publish them all in one day. Recently, Amazon has removed their limitations on, it used to be 3 books a day. Recently, I've noticed that it doesn't have a limitation. Could be because my account has over 600 books. But okay, so once you click the link that you get from our system, you're going to be asked allow drive access. Then you click allow access. This is going to open up this box. You just allow, you click on your name over here, and that's going to allow you to start using Google AI Studio. And as you can see, it says this app is from another developer, and therefore you can say continue to the app. And then you're going to be arriving on this page where you can now literally insert your API key and start using the book factory. So to do that, all you need to do is click connect API key, and then you need to create a new key. And in order to name it, you can just name it book factory, for example. And then if you don't yet have a project, you need to create a project and just call it book factory as well. And then you can create a key like that. Let's do that together. Okay, I spent a few minutes trying to get this to work. The only thing that works is clicking on go to project page over here. And then you can create a key from this page over here. So to do this, you need to create, and you've already done that, and you can create an API key, and then up here, create API key, and then we're going to call it again book factory, and then add it to the first one, create key, and that's it. Now you're going to receive your API key, and then you can copy it by pressing this button, and then you go back to the AI Studio, back, and then you're going to plug the API key in. Once you've done this, you're ready to go. So let's see. Okay, it's saying you don't have any paid projects. We're going to have to add billing already from this point on. So let's add billing. You see it says free tier here. We're going to have to add billing to get this to work. Without doing billing, it's just not going to work. It's the only way to get this to work is by adding billing. So set up some billing, and then you can start creating your books. Okay, fantastic. I've added my card. Now I can click start free, and you get $300 in free credits. Fantastic. So that's going to give you a nice start for free to create. And I remember each image costs 2 cents. It will take you a long time to reach this. And let's see. Okay, if you're given a code that you have to verify, just do that. And that's it. Now we should be good to go and ready to start using the software. Now you have to pay a one-time payment, and it's to get your free trial credits. And you can click on connect API key, and then it will finally show up. You do have to wait some time for this to show up. Once you've added your billing info, it takes about 5 to 10 minutes to actually populate this. You can refresh the page. Once you've done this, you click done, and then you are good to go. You're going to see now what you expect to see, which is the book factory. You click on connect API key, and done. That's it. Now you can start creating your book, and this is what you've all been waiting for. So now you type your author name, for example, Grandma Rose, and the story idea, a young boy learns to control their anger. You can upload a picture of a character, the main character, or you can click suggest title as well to create a title for the idea that you wrote up here. In the meantime, while you're waiting for the title, you can choose how many pages you want. If you're just playing around and testing, you can do 3 pages. If you're ready to go full on, you can choose 40, 35. Words per page also depends on the age of the child hearing the book. So if it's older, it's more. If it's younger, it's less. Over here, I recommend only using square because we don't yet have a system for vertical books. And also here, just leave it all the settings as is. And that's it. So it's still thinking of a title. Once it's finished, you can start generating the story. So for this example, we'll do a 3-page book called I Can Control My Anger. And then let's just start generating the story. And now it's going to take about 1 minute to think about all of the content inside the pages. Now, if you have your own stories that you've created, you would paste it. Let me just show you where you would paste it. If you had your own story that you've written, like the entire story, you can. By the way, next time you come to the app, you won't have to enter your API key again. You only have to do that the first time. You would enter your story in here, meaning if you've already written a whole story out, you just put it all into this box here, and then you put your author name and the book title, and that's it. And it will just split up the book into the page numbers over here. That's it. Well, now as we're creating a 3-page book, it's going to come up with text for 3 pages. Okay, so the pages of your book have been created. Now over here you can actually edit the text before you commit, but this is the text that's going to be on the page. So surely AI gets this right every time, regardless how many pages you choose. Now you can click approve and generate images. You can also regenerate the story if you don't like it. So we're clicking approve and generate the images. And at this moment it's creating all the prompts for the images of the book, which all are going to have character consistency, and then it's going to start creating 1 page at a time in order. Let's wait for that. Now this process can take some time, so while you're waiting, if you want to work on another book at the same time, you can open up another window and start working on your second book and start creating a new story idea and publish that one as well and create that book as well. You can do these at the same time. It doesn't affect each other. They don't affect each other. But just be aware, these all the files and everything you do doesn't save on the system. So once you cannot exit the page when it's in the middle of creating, you have to wait to download the PDF and the cover image and the KDP information, those 3 files, before you ever close this page. So I don't recommend you close any of these pages until you have completely downloaded those 3 files for every book you create. Okay, so it's creating right now each of the images for the book. It's working exactly as expected. We're just going to have to wait for the 3 images. And after that, we'll be able to, it will automatically create the cover image. You won't have to actually do anything for it to create the cover image. It will just start creating it. Let's just wait for that to happen together. I know this is taking time, but it's worth it, because if you learn how to do this properly, you won't have any issues when you actually come to start creating books in bulk and uploading them to Amazon KDP. So as you can see, it's created the 3 images about the boy who learned about anger, and now it's going to design the cover. Once the cover is ready, we'll be able to actually download the book, and I'll show you how to do everything else. So let me zoom out here. So here we are. I Can Control My Anger by Grandma Rose. So all these settings are all ready, meaning everything here is all been perfected for Amazon KDP. So before you start, just click on KDP info button, and this will create a file for you, and this file will help you fill in the form on Amazon KDP. We'll get to that soon. Over here, you can just leave all the settings here and click on Save PDF. That's going to give you the file. That's going to be the one that you upload to Amazon KDP. This is going to be accepted on Amazon KDP. And lastly, you want to download the image on this current page, which is the cover. So click Download. And then if you have a quick look at it, you can see it's a PNG file, which is perfect for Amazon KDP paperback. If you need to change anything, you can just click on the refresh tool, recreate. You can also edit the prompt that was used to create it. Like if you want to do change Rosie instead of Rose, you want to change to Rosie, just for example. Generate new image, but this time it's going to say by Grandma Rosie, and it's going to actually create a new image, meaning it's not going to edit this image, it's going to create a new one. There's also an edit button next to every single image in the book. This button over here, not sure if you can see it because right now there's an overlay. So here we are by Grandma Rosie. You see this is a completely unique cover image. Over here you could edit the image. You can say remove the by Grandma Rosie text, and that will let you remove, like edit the image itself. I recommend you recreate images if you can, because the model that edits the images is not as good as the one that creates the images. So I recommend you just recreate an image. So as you can see, it removed the text of the name. Then you can go on to the book, the actual book, and have a look. Just make sure everything's okay. And that's it. Once you see everything's perfect, you can just save PDF. And that's it. You can actually upload this file to KDP. Let's go to KDP and see how that's done in real life. Okay, so we're inside Amazon KDP. We want to create a new title. You click here. And then you click on paperback, not Kindle. This is the only option that we're using for this specific tool. Now, to fill this form, you just get your file. Remember that file we downloaded? It was the one that had the text file. This is the file that I absolutely love. It has all of the information that you need in order to fill this form. So I have a little trick that I use to fill this form. But if you just want, you could just copy the title like this, subtitle like this, and you can add to a series. That's your choice. Then you put the name, Grandma Rosie, and then over here, the description section, it actually made for you an HTML description. If you cut that or copy that and click on source, and you can paste that and then click on source. As you can see, it's been formatted perfectly as a perfect description. Then you click I own the copyright, and you choose the age of the book based on what you created. Then you choose the categories. Now over here again we have some AI magic. We're looking at this specifically. This is the categories we want to use. So it's children's books, growing up and facts of life, friendship, and then emotions and feelings, and then it's fiction. So this is just an example of this one, and you do it for the rest as well, and you click on add another category to add another one. So you have to do 3 categories. Now over here you have the 7 keyword. So you literally have them here as well. Literally just copy and paste. I actually have a tool that does this for me. It's called ZippyFill. It's a form filler Chrome extension that's actually made by us as well. If you click on ZippyFill here, it will actually fill in the form with the information you have. So as you can see, it literally filled in this just by clicking on the extension. Let's just make sure it hasn't made any changes. No, it literally filled in. It's a form filler Chrome extension. It's called ZippyFill. You can literally highlight everything, click on it, and it will literally fill the form with the data that's necessary in the right place. That's it. Now we click on save and continue, and we're on to the actual interior of the book. Now this is very important. First of all, you click on assign ISBN twice. You click this yellow button and the second one. Then you change to premium color interior. Then you select this option only, 8.5 inch by 8.5 inch. You select bleed and you click on glossy. I think it looks nicer, but you can choose matte. Then you upload the manuscript of the story. Let me just upload any manuscript. It has to be a minimum of 25 pages to work. So I'm not gonna use this one that we just made because this one only has 3 pages, so it won't work. I'm using one I made earlier with with more than 25 pages, and that way this will actually get uploaded. So let's wait for that. Okay, fantastic. It's been uploaded. Now I'm going to show you how to create the cover. So you must create a cover creator. You must use Launch Cover Creator. You should not use this. You should use this, please. The first option, Launch Cover Creator. And the reason why is because we don't have a print ready PDF. So over here, what you're going to do is go to from my computer and upload the front cover that you just downloaded. It's one of the 3 files. And then remember that text file I showed you earlier. In this text file, we have back cover text. Now, let me just show you how to do this. You choose the first one at the top. Then you need to make it a little bit larger, but not too large, just a little bit larger than the page. Make sure the text at the bottom doesn't go past the red line. And if it does, just move up a little bit, and you can enlarge it as much as necessary, as long as the text doesn't go along beyond the red lines. That's the rule. Now let's go back to our text file, and here is our back cover text. So what we can do is chop it up into 2. We'll take a small line from here and paste it here. Then we highlight this and center it. We change the font to something nice, and then over here you can either put a picture of yourself as the author, or you can put the book cover image. I tend to do that a lot for my books because I don't really want to show my face on an AI book that I created. And then we'll go back to here and take the rest of the back cover text and we'll paste it over here. And then we're going to use this over here. This option is nice because what it does, it makes it look much more organized. And over here again, you can choose something nice like Montserrat, whatever, Montserrat, I don't know how to even say that. And that's it. This looks nice to me, and I'm ready to click save or preview and then save if it doesn't let you. Fantastic. This is my preview. Now I click save and submit, and that's it. We're ready to go. We're ready to preview the book. Now there's going to be a few more questions that you need to answer. Did you use AI in creating this? Now, if you're a new KDP user, Amazon might not like it that you used AI. So it's up to you what you answer here. It's complete. You just in general, it's good to be honest. But like if you're brand new, you could say, you kind of have to play the game, if you know what I mean. But I always put the truth here. I put text is entire work, and I type Gemini 3 because that's the model we use, and the images we put here Nano Banana Pro because that's the model we used. And for translations, you put none, and then you launch previewer. Now this is you have to click launch previewer. It won't let you move forward without clicking launch previewer. And then you can just make sure that the text doesn't come out of the red lines. And once you've seen this with your eyes, you can guarantee that your book will be accepted by Amazon, and then you're ready to make money from that book. So this was the instructions manual for getting started with the software here. And you are about to create a legacy. I promise you, if you create a lot of books, you will have a legacy. For your children, royalties. So now this is how it looks. It's showing you that everything is inside the red line. Down here we're borderline, but it's okay. Let's click on the next page just to see the pages inside the book. So as you can see, the pages are perfectly inside the book. They are completely inside of the red line, which basically means that no matter what, this will be accepted by Amazon KDP. As long as you follow the instructions, you are going to be accepted by Amazon KDP. So you click on approve once you've seen the first few images are inside the dotted line. Click approve, and that's it. We finished. This was the end of the instruction manual for the book factory. All we need to do now is click save and continue, and then choose the pricing, and that's it. We've finished. We've literally finished literally adding a book to Amazon KDP. So we just select all territories, and then you put a price here. I recommend maybe $13.99 because that's going to give you enough profit to make it worthwhile. And click on expanded distribution to get some extra royalties from other stores. And that's it. Once you click on publish your paperback book, that's it. In about a few hours, you'll have a live book on Amazon, and your book will be live. You'll be able to make money from it just like that. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, go to the homepage, which is, you can find us on solations.com. This is where all our apps live, and this is the KDP Book Factory over here. And then you can click on it, and then to contact us if you have any issues, just click contact us over here, and you can ask us any questions. If you're stuck, we will be here to help you. You can upload a photo if you're stuck with anything specific. Show us what's going on. Just type your name, email, subject, and your question, and we will be here to help you and make sure that you're making books and making money. Okay, I was Daniel, your host. Thank you for watching. And by the way, remember we talked about this AI form filler. I highly recommend you use it in conjunction with that file. Remember that file over here? You can highlight the entire file text, and then when you're on this page here, you can literally, if I click on the Zippy Fill extension, it will literally, you paste it in here, all the information, and just click fill form. It will literally fill almost the entire form apart from the categories. So it's pretty helpful. Oh yeah, it also doesn't fill this. So this you'll always have to enter over here. That's just one bonus tip. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching this video. I was your host, Daniel. Thank you for ordering this, and good luck with your business. See you in the next one.